G'day guys, and today I'm going to review the game which is between Geelong and Essendon. An absolute masterclass once again from the Cats as they get the job done by 66 points. Absolutely blowing Essendon right off the park, and what an impressive display once again. I've seen a few of these masterclasses over the course of the year from the Cats, and yeah, ultra impressive is the only real way for me to describe it, especially that first half. That was devastating. The Cats, obviously, they kicked, 12 goals, 3 to half-time, and quietened down a little bit after half-time, which is expected, but they still, kept chipping away, and Bombers kicked 3-8 after half-time, and the Cats 5 goals, 3, so they just did what they had to do, and they were incredible to watch. They were absolutely, beautiful around the ground. The pressure was great. The midfield battle was one and done very nicely by the Cats. As I mentioned there, the pressure was absolutely next level. Their ability to sort of have that support down the ground. So often the Bombers would kick it and then the Cats would get extra numbers to a ground ball and outnumber them there. And quite frankly, the Bombers just didn't work hard enough. So when you combine that with Geelong's pressure and work rate and kicking efficiency, which was also a massive highlight, you're going to get cut up. So, which we saw on display once again. The back line was solid as ever. They were working really well for each other, and midfield's always come down to help the back line as well, which, that support is obviously really beneficial in sort of, I suppose, stopping the opposition from scoring and also allowing Geelong to reset and go from there. But some brave ball movement by the Cats and really some good ball movement in the sense that we had a few nice long kicks inside 50 to one-on-ones, which really got us that lead early on in the game, as you can see there. 6 goals in the opening term and never really looked back. The Bombers, they just could not get it on their terms, and Geelong were just they were ultra impressive. So can't be more stoked at the moment with how we're playing, and obviously we've got a big game coming up soon, which I'll touch on to a bit later. But the finish on goal and 17 goals 6 is obviously a real highlight as well, and definitely helped that final margin, and it's looking really good. So Cats again supreme. Love the way they're going about it. So 80 in disposals. Let's see where they got it done. And 15 more inside 50s. Essendon probably intercepted a bit late, but the Cats obviously did all the damage when they had to do it. The disposal efficiency, I think we were at 96% at one stage in the first term, so that just shows lack of pressure and just amazing ball movement by the Cats, really. So 75%, pretty decent there. And interestingly, Essendon more efficient inside 50, I suppose. They had 17 scoring shots and how many inside 50s? 30. Yeah, so that's a touch over. Sounds about right. The Cats had a few as well. 45, not bad. 17 goals from 45 entries. Then we had dominance in the clearance, +9 in clearances, and then +4 in centre clearances. The contested balls, obviously a big stat, and we won it once again and absolutely tore them up on the outside. Wonder what the tackles will show. Yeah, this is, if Geelong are doing well here in the contested ball and doing well in the clearances, generally means we're going to mark the ball a lot. And look at that control, nearly double. Contested marks, we were able to, I think it was 4-zip early on. Did well there and now tackled them. So that's just it's a mindset thing and a work rate thing. So the Cats were absolutely spot on. If you're out tackling your opposition when you get more of the ball, that just speaks to a work rate thing. Which is really good. And we'll move into some votes. Some very, very good players this afternoon. Interesting. I thought one of my voters had a bit more than that, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm going to go with, my 3 votes. My 3 votes will be Sam Menegola. What a star he was today. He kicked 2 goals, 30 touches, 6 marks, a couple of tackles and 8 clearances, nearly 500 metres gained. What a year he's having. He's all-Australian lock, no question about it, on the wing or wherever. As long as he's on the bench or something, he's been one of the Cats' most improved players, and he's just been, phenomenal. So can't can't sing his praises more highly. He's a beautiful kick of the footy, and he works so hard, and he always finds his way down the back line to help out defence, and obviously a good use of the ball. I'm giving my 2 votes to Tom Hawkins. He kicked 4 goals, took 8 marks, and also even got a clearance. He was that good, and obviously got a goal assist in there as well for himself. So I really love the way Tom played. Obviously, when it was hot early, Tom was on fire and kicking goals, and then he was trying to give it. He could have had 5 or 6. He tried to give one to Jenkins, but the kick just fell a little bit offside. And yeah, he's a professional in front of the big sticks, and when he gets service delivery like that, he's pretty hard to stop. So he was very good again this afternoon. For my 1 vote, I'm going to go Mitch Duncan. He got 19, 7 marks, and 4 tackles. I just felt pretty much all day he just had a free run at it. He was running through, from half back and delivering it through the midfield, and yeah, he obviously got a goal assist in there as well. He was just delivering it on a platter for the boys all day, and yeah, I thought he was essential and phenomenal. He was very good to watch. Stewart, very stiff not to get a vote. If if Tom Hawkins hadn't kicked 4 goals, I really wanted Stewart in there, but he just didn't quite make it. Maybe he kicked a goal, he might have just snuck his way in, but he got 24 touches next to his name, 10 marks, 2 tackles, and he kept tipping Woody. Pretty quiet bottle reports. He kicked the 2 behinds, and he was just wearing him like a glove. He was, amazing down back. Myers was really good for 3 goals on the day. 15 touches next to his name as well. Dangerfield, decent game from him as well. He got on the bike and he kicked a few goals, which was good to see, getting some accuracy going there. Guthrie got the 24 and did well. Sort of just, it was a little bit quiet early, but just sort of as the game went on, he was tough to stop, I guess. Parfitt was decent, 7 tackles in there, along with 17 possessions. So he's getting better and better with each game. I really like Buser's game as well. He snuck forward a couple of times and kicked a couple of goals and was pretty decent. Love Henderson's game, 15 touches and 10 marks. Gee, he's what a turnaround for Lockie Henderson. He was pretty much gone. I think he was out, and then the Cats picked him up as a rookie. So glad they repaid the faith, and Hendo is a very handy player. Josh Jenkins got his first game for the year as well. Didn't know he had 14. He didn't feel he had that much, but he's playing in the ruck all day and didn't get a lot of hit outs. But I think he'll be good. That good little pinch hit in the ruck and sort of help out and sort of move the ball forward like a bit of a rover at times. But definitely think he's got the capacity to play forward. But I think the Cats are pretty happy with Rowan and Hawke as the key 1 and key 2 forward. Fair enough. Blitzarves, he at the scoreboard in a good way. He obviously had a good go in the ruck as well. A few more hit outs and kicked 2 goals, including one from, I think he kicked the first one, and then one from 60 on the left out of the ruck. So that was next level. So Blitz did some really nice things there, some clearances in there as well. Dalhouse was handy, got 16, kicked a goal in there. Obviously gave a goal up as well. Gave the Cats another goal there, going by the goal assists. Fogarty was all right. He got 14 and did his role for the Cats. Zach Guthrie was okay as well. He got 14 on his resume as well. 11 to Taylor. He was solid down back. I really liked Henry's game. He took 6 marks. I'm assuming that's marks. That is marks. He was really solid, good in the air, and played a really good role. Atkins accumulated 14 and got a few tackles in there. I hope that's tackles. Yes. I don't know. That'll be hit outs. I was like, how has he got 2 lots of handballs in these statistics? Cole Jason did a really good shutdown role once again. Whenever you see the ball go near him, he's punching it away. He's doing some really good stuff. Close did some really nice things. He had some really quick, fast handballs, which really sort of set up a few goals for the Cats. Rowan, one of the best 6 possession games you'll see, I think. He kicked a goal and 6 touches next to his name, 5 kicks. But tell you what, his work rate, his pressure, and his presence was really good. I'm glad they rested him. I was very surprised as to why they even bothered to bring him back out, but there you go. But yeah, he looked very dangerous up forward and kicked a nice goal. O'Connor was playing a little bit half forward, so he got a bit of the ball, and maybe he was a bit sore, but there you go. It's a bit of a wrap up of the players and a little bit of a look at the timeline. Yeah, some really good stats here as well. You just 11 scoring involvements, a minute goal or 2 is just huge. And yeah, his fantasy points were loving it. Look at him smile. He's happy as Larry. That's a rundown of that game. But as far as what that takes us, we've got we're obviously second on the ladder by a fair way, by at least 22%. So we're looking the goods at the moment. I reckon percentage is obviously a really good gauge of where our side's at. And yeah, probably gives you a better demonstration of how good a club is with sort of how much you're scoring versus how much the opposition is scoring. And we've got, so Geelong will play the 15, and Brisbane probably will be playing soon, I'm imagining. I think they're Wednesday night, so they won't be too far away, and they'll have another go and probably win that, and they'll probably stay in second spot there. Hopefully the Cats can wiggle some magic. It's no dramas with percentage, just a matter of if, yeah, I'd like the Cats to finish top 2, but we'll see what happens. I suppose it's going to be hard probably a bit more harder for the Eagles and the Tigers to finish top 2 either way. But Richmond love the Gabba, as we know. They haven't lost there since 2004, I believe. Yeah, very interesting stat, that one. Port Adelaide will be loving it. Hopefully, yeah, you'd imagine they would get a home final in Adelaide, with however that works with restrictions. Yes, that brings me to another point. Round 17, Friday night. Geelong have Richmond. What a big game this is. It's arguably could be the biggest blockbuster of the year. It's going to be on for young and old, and going to be an absolutely hectic game for footy, no doubt. I think the Cats, with the way we've been playing, I think we're going along a touch better than the Tigers, but they're doing everything right and just getting that engine purring at the moment. So, yeah, it's going to be a very tough game to tip. I think the Cats, we've got the ability to give them some headaches as well as they do, but it's going to ultimately come down to that midfield battle and the pressure, and I think if we're better in that department, we win. So, yes, as we know, I don't think it'll be this kind of result, but that'd be nice. So if we do that, I'll be feeling very confident about our premiership aspirations, definitely. But I'm thinking, yeah, Cats probably a couple of goals. Obviously, if we go back to the preliminary final last year, Cats are up by 21 points in half-time with Lockie Henderson as their full forward and no Mitch Duncan and no Tom Hawkins. Could have been up by probably nearly 40 points, and not to be, but yeah, that's sort of how that one panned out. It's that game still gives me nightmares, and that's the way she goes sometimes. Yes, it's no good. But with Geelong up at the Gabba once again, really good performance, defeating the Bombers, getting a really good body of work at the Gabba. Obviously, massive wins to St Kilda against St Kilda in Port Adelaide, Essendon, and obviously a comfortable win over North Melbourne. So looking pretty good in that department. And once again, the Cats by 66 points today, defeating the Bombers. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the review. And subscribe away, all that amazing stuff. Like the video. Stay tuned for any live streams as well. It's been good fun, guys. Thanks again for sticking around. I'll catch you guys in the next video.